to SpeakEasy Conversations 58, the ends of March. We have a full panel of, not guests, hosts.
That's
What's
right.
up? Doug, how you doing? Bryana?
I'm well. Bryana, how are you?
I'm great. Hannah Hidalgo, appreciate it.
We'll get to that in a second, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Well, what we'll get to right now is my pills that I got from Daniel Fisher, an 11-year anniversary happy pills. Look at that can art, though.
Threes makes good can art, so yeah.
But look, it's so, you like it because what? It's so simple, right?
It's simple, but like really eye-catching at the same time.
Would you grab this one off the shelf?
Absolutely, because of the can art, for sure. And also it's threes, and I like threes. So.
Bryana, would you grab this one off the shelf? Because I know you are a can art person, aren't you?
I am. I would. I know y'all tired of me talking about this aliens. It reminds me of,
That's a non-Greg look at it.
Wait, why do they look different?
Because Greg has the background that interferes a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, see, it's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's Daniel's the one who sent it to both of us. So thank you, Daniel.
Cheers, Daniel, and safe ride home on that subway. I love the subway.
On the subway.
Hey, did you know that's really dangerous? Sorry.
Well, living in this country is dangerous.
Living in America.
Bryana, I hope what you have is not dangerous.
Yeah, what do you got to drink?
I just have a cider.
Ooh, look at that.
Always okay.
I have a Blake's Hard Cider. It's triple jam. So
triple jam.
Strawberry, blackberry, and raspberry in it. It's 6.5%. It's really good. Blake's makes very good cider. I have to send you guys some cider. I keep saying I have to send you guys some cider.
I stopped at a cider read last week. It was interesting.
Wait, do you not like cider?
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. A lot of the ciders we tried were like winey.
Ooh.
Triple jam is tasty. Okay.
Yeah. Of course Daniel's had that because it's Daniel.
Daniel always has all the good stuff.
That's why he said this beer. He said this beer.
Yeah, he drinks the sparkling wine, the champagne, the cider.
He's all over the place.
Daniel, no, he's on it. He's on it.
Well, yeah, but all over the place as far as like his, taste and all that.
Yeah.
And then it seems like he literally knows everything about everything. It's like, all right, guy, all right. I have something I have to address immediately, y'all. So. My bad, Doug. Why are we muted? Doug?
Oh, because you went to this. That's okay. I wanted to do this because this is interesting. This is Jack Zabby did a collab with Warsteiner to make a MyFest lager.
Now you have to explain to me what that is.
Mm-hmm. So there's my box of MyFest and Fest lager is kind of Oktoberfest. So it's kind of a mishmash of those styles.
Okay.
So, but Warsteiner is a very popular German brewery. And Jack Zabby's out of Vermont. So this is kind of an interesting collab because it's cross continents. So it's a MyFest lager. This is 5.9%. So yeah, we're gonna give it a try and see how it. I realized sometimes we kind of get ahead of ourselves, Greg, and I didn't mean to jump in there with that, but I would have just done it after.
Yeah, but I didn't even ask you, so it was fully my fault.
Shit happens.
It's literally not like we've done this hundreds of times. Like
no, hundreds. That's a nice hefty pour, but look at that color. That's lovely.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dirty Glass Gang, of course. Yeah. With little bubbles.
It wouldn't be us without a Dirty Glass.
Yeah. Also, RIP to the North Brewery, which is one of my favorite breweries. So, but they're no longer around. So,
did you guys see that Proximity Brewing is closing in Durham?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't hear that. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I really like their.
Was
it good?
It's just a delicious lager. Really good lager. I sounded like Santa Claus, and I just need to grow a beard a little bit longer. That would sound exactly right. That is excellent. That is an excellent fucking beer.
I don't think I've
What
ever
are the
seen you
tasty
so
notes?
happy, Doug.
Yeah,
There's
what
a
did it
few
taste
that-
like?
I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's a super solid lager, but it's like it got a darker, like a little bit more caramely flavor to it. So just superb lager. So I do have a series of beers I need to send your way, Greg, and I think I'll include one of these if you can't get it, because this you would really like this.
You keep saying that about every beer you've been drinking in the past like month.
Yeah, and I have a boatload of beers to send you. That's the problem.
Doug, a problem is St. John's being down 3 to Duke with only a couple seconds left.
Yeah, I saw that, and St. John's was up 9 earlier. So,
all right, so
Wait, so
I have
Duke-
a piece of
Duke may
business I got to
win?
get through. I'm
Duke's
sorry.
probably going to win, but yeah.
Yikes.
And the men's side, they might also win tonight in the women's side, but yeah.
It's Carolina Nation over here, guys. Every day. Every day.
All right.
Every
I
day.
guess I can.
I know both sides are out, but it's okay.
And I'll find something later to fight with you with. I'm not gonna.
Oh, don't even worry. No, I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded.
You stay ready.
Basically, so I don't have to get ready. That's it.
This isn't necessarily past guest news, but I've gotten harassed in my fucking DMs right before this, and I have to address it. So, this is Gary, and she was here. What, 2 months ago?
Yeah, like a month and a half, 2 months ago, somewhere around there.
Yeah, she's one of the best peoples at McFleshman's Brewing Company in Appleton, Wisconsin, which has many best peoples. Believe me, they're excellent. But this is going to knock her down a little bit because she sent me this in our DMs or in my DM or in our direct DMs, Bryana, of her holding a milk tube. And a milk tube, Bryana, I don't know if you missed it or you saw. Milk tubes are these wonderful foam beer pours. They're all foam.
You told me about that.
Yeah, they're sweet and wonderful, and they're literally my favorite thing. That when I go to McFleshman's or Vault, who has them, I just drink. I don't even drink regular beer. Than that, I just drink these things. They're like $3 a tube or something, like $2 a tube, and you just kick them back and kick them back and kick them back, and they're just so sweet and amazing. And it's just not nice of her to say, send this to me and say, I just wanted to make you jealous.
You look very upset.
Nah, it's great. She's great. It was great. It's fun. But yeah, the whole afternoon I was lamenting not being able to go to the Giant Jones Barley Wine Fest because I'll be in Milwaukee tomorrow when I'm normally there. And then tonight I was just busy and I couldn't get out to go. And then in the middle of all that busyness, she's like, hey, look what you're missing, Greg. And I'm just like, so I wanted to get rid of the negativity, right? Ain't no negativity. It was great. But shout out for that. That was fun. So Bryana.
Yes.
What's going on with Ancestors and Alcohol? What have you been doing? Let's catch up on it before we get to being messy and you wanting to block us and me wanting to drop you and all those things, right? So,
to be clear, I want to do none of those things.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Black people start arguing, we're going to have a good time.
Greg, you have 3 weeks till I see you, so you might want to tread lightly, okay?
Listen, if I get it out now, you'll forget about it in 3 weeks, and then we'll be good, right?
Oh, okay. Scared to face me in person.
I'm not. Listen, I grew up with black women. I know y'all don't mess, and I don't play, so I'm good.
Greg's also about 6 foot tall, so he might be okay.
Yeah, and 600 years old at this point, right, Doug? So, like,
no, that's me.
I'm not far behind. How about 545, right? So,
fair.
Bryana, what's going on with Ancestors and Alcohol? What have you been into? You're always into something new, fun, and it's always Black. So I'm always interested.
Well, today I just posted the Black coaches that made it to March Madness on the men's side and the women's side. There were 11 Black coaches for the women's side, and there were 10 Black coaches for the men's side. Unfortunately, none of the men teams are still in at all. Like, all of them are gone. And then there's a few still left over for the women's, like Duke, South Carolina, Notre Dame, Virginia. I think that's everybody that's still in. I might have missed somebody, but those were the main ones. So hopefully we can see at least. Of course, we know Dawn's going to make it, to the Final Four. I don't know if Duke will make it to the Final Four.
Okay.
I don't know. So, but that's what I've been up to. And I've been only watching 2 shows.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Anything? Can you preview anything that we should be looking forward to in the summer or maybe in the fall? Anything you got planned or anything you could talk about? Because Doug knows I have a lot of things planned, but some of them I can't talk about. But Doug hears about them all.
Nothing planned too much. I might add some more. I've been, dabbling with doing like itineraries when I go out of town and naming all the Black restaurants and things like that. I'm going to try to get into that a little more. When I go places, I meet the owners of the restaurants and the bookstores and stuff and kind of exploring and getting people to give them some business. But that's really all, trying to get more into that. And the WNBA, when that comes, going to a few of those games and talking about those. I went to the ACC tournament this year. I got to see Notre Dame, Carolina, Louisville play. That was great. So, and there's a new basketball league, Upshot, coming out. I'm going to a few of those games. They have them in Jacksonville, Savannah, North Carolina, but Greenville and Charlotte. So I have no idea who the players are. They had open tryouts for just
cool.
to come play. It's kind of like, I guess, what is it, the G League or the D League for the NBA? But
the G League is for the NBA. I wonder, are they creating this as a like a G League for the WNBA?
I think so. That they have all the coaches together, which they're all like old WNBA players and things like that. Their first game's in May. Tickets are fairly cheap. Like their season tickets are $40. So yeah.
How many games is that?
I don't know. I know they play from like May, June, July. So at least like 3 months of games. I know.
And how far is that away from you? Like how far do you have to go to get there?
Jacksonville's 3 hours away. Savannah's about 3.5. So it's not bad. I drive to Atlanta all the time to go see the Dream games. So
and how far is that?
Atlanta's about 2.5 hours away from me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Mom,
right. That is cheap
for the whole season.
Yeah, and entertainment. I mean, for entertainment, you know what I mean.
But we don't know who the players are, though. That's the only thing. Like,
okay, but you like basketball, so you're going to enjoy it because it's basketball. I will watch games of teams I know are not even making the tournament because I just want to see basketball and I want to see how teams play. Like my March Madness is great. I actually almost enjoy as much the week before that, where you see the small conferences play. Yeah. And then you get a sense of, that team, I like that. That team might do some stuff in a tournament. And that's kind of like where you find gems and stuff like that. So I feel like that league you're talking about would be super fun because you might see players that are like fighting to get into WNBA cool. I saw that person play there and there was like fucking 1,000 people there. Like, it's almost like, hey, I saw Coldplay before they were famous. Like one of those kind of dumb things. But like, I think that'd be odd. For that price, you can't beat that price.
No, you can't. And the the tickets to like sit on the floor are $60.
Right.
I would do that.
Oh, let's go. Well, while we have the in here, we might as well just get into it, y'all. Yeah, so we might as well just keep it here. The 2026 Final Four in Phoenix. Not yet to the Final Four, but we'll get there, right, Bryana? We'll know the Final Four after this weekend?
No, because this weekend's the Sweet 16, and then we still have the Elite 8. I think the Final Four is like the first weekend of April, maybe.
I think so.
But this is a segue for y'all to talk about, all the exciting things y'all were talking about this week in our thread. And so, Bryana, what's your initial takes of this tournament? We heard a little bit. You were talking about the black coaches, but what is your overall? And if you want to mix that in, because obviously that's important to you, and it's important to the face of the league actually. And then later, y'all, after this, we'll get into other things, but yeah, what is your initial takes of the tournament this year, and how you feeling, and who you rooting for, and all those things?
So I don't watch the boys. I tried to get back into them, but I think there's just so many games for the girls that I've been watching, so I haven't watched any of the boys. Of course, I watched my Carolina play Duke because that's just a huge thing when you're from North Carolina. It's a huge rivalry. Of course, we lost, but that's cool. It is what it is. But for the girls, of course, you have your main contenders. You have UConn, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of Gino. You guys already know that. Like, nah.
Why not? Wait. Hold on. No, but really, Doug and I know, but maybe someone who's watching this doesn't. So please tell us. Please.
Well, for my personal reasons why I don't like Gino is a few years ago, he made some comments about the South Carolina girls, and I thought it was very tasteless. And it's like you're playing a sport, you're playing basketball. I feel like his team's not majority black, but I feel like the South Carolina team is majority black. I feel like it kind of has something to do with that as well. He talked about the roughness of them playing, and it just wasn't tasteful. Like he could have. I've never seen him talk about other teams like that before. So I don't know if he did it because he was upset because they were losing. Maybe because Dawn is the head coach. She's a black woman. But also, I've never really liked Gino, like, ever. I've always gone against UConn. I feel like there's other teams that are great. Not saying that the team isn't great, but I could take or leave it. And then, of course, at Summit, like, can you ever like both of them? You can't. So
okay.
Yeah, it's almost like Nirvana and Pearl Jam, like kind of choose a side.
Wait, you had to choose a side between Nirvana and Pearl Jam? I missed that. I'm glad, because I would have been angry. I didn't want
Most people had to. Like
wild.
some people were like,
the boundaries that we draw sometimes are just weird. But anyway, Bryana, back to any other further thoughts, or you and Doug can go at it, because I haven't seen any of it, but I do see the banter with y'all.
Of course, I'm rooting for South Carolina. My Final Four, I put South Carolina, UConn. I put Texas in there because I think Texas has a great team. You have Harmon, and there's two up Booker, and there's one other girl. The three of them playing together, like, they are unstoppable. It's like they already know the plays that they're going to do. Like, the way they pass the ball, the way they are there for each other. It reminds me of, like I told Doug earlier, you got Sarah Strong, KK Arnold, and
Ozzy.
Yes, the three of them together. That's a triple threat right there. but Texas has a triple threat as well, and I feel like they've been able to hold their own. And then for the fourth place, like I have Duke, but then you can't forget about LSU. You can't forget about Notre Dame,
UCLA.
Yep, UCLA, and then I want to see a Cinderella story for Virginia. Like they're the only 2 seed team, like double-digit team still standing. I want to see them go somewhere. Like we need a good Cinderella story. So
yeah, I that would be fun. The thing is with women's, I'm generally more of a chalk person because the chalk teams, like it's weird. Like the chalk teams tend to have like the best players, which is where I gravitate towards because I'm not as in deep into the women's game as you are. So I miss. Like I was very late to Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was very late, and when I saw that,
Michaela Blake's,
yeah, and she's amazing, and I came late to her, and I was like, "Oh, that girl's fucking awesome." And Vandy played. Who did they play? It was a great game, and I can't remember who they were playing. And they ended up losing, but I was just really.
Wait, the game that was on today?
Was it today?
Yeah, the game we watched earlier, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. That's it. And Hannah Hidalgo, baby, almost a quadruple double, which fucking never happens. Never happens. She was three. I think she was three assists short of a quadruple double. I think she had 10 steals. 10 steals. Steals is like that's like the hardest to get doubles of. Like that's the hardest.
She just doesn't care though. Like that's the thing. Like she really doesn't care. She just goes for it, and if she misses, she's like, whatever. If she knocks out of bounds, that's that country coming out. Out of bounds, she just doesn't care at all. She is like no, but the thing is, she hasn't always played like that before. Like when Olivia Miles played with her last year, Hannah didn't play that well. Hannah's playing well this year. I think she kind of is the star this year, and she's really kind of taken over the team. Of course, they have other players, but she's really like digging into playing, and maybe she's going for the gold.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a little bit of the fact that she's kind of what's she like 5'6"?
Yeah, she's 5'6". Yep, she's small.
She's super fast and she's tenacious. But like, I just to get a quadruple double or close to it that's insane. That's just an insane stat line. No matter what level you're playing at, unless you're like, hey, I'm far like I'm like a D1 player and I'm playing in a podunk league. Like, yeah, then you're going to get a quadruple double because you're playing with guys who aren't good. This is not that. She's playing at D1 level. This is the cream of the crop in college, and she damn near had. So basically, a quadruple double for those who aren't basketball heads means you get double digits in 4 different categories. So she had, I think it was points, rebounds. Now rebounds, as a 5'6" person, is not easy, and. She had 7 assists and 10 steals, or double-digit steals. So if she had had 3 more assists, she would have had quadruple double. Which, for the record, I think there have been like 4 quadruple doubles in NBA history.
Wow,
history. That's how rare that is. And she did it at the D1 level, and that's not easy either. So that's why I was like, I just love her. I love her fight. I love how hard she goes. I really like players who just hustle their ass off and work.
And she does that. Neil Ivy calls her a machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she calls her. Now, who are you going for, Doug? Who did you pick for your Final Four?
Well, I'm always going to pick Dawn Staley because I fucking love her as a coach, and she does all the right things. And I like them. I like UCLA. Notre Dame, I was hoping, but I don't know, maybe they just don't.
You don't think so?
I want to root for them. Hannah's just such a badass. I love her. I think LSU is probably the other one, but I don't know if they play each other. Like UCLA right now is up 19 on Minnesota.
Yeah, I didn't even know Minnesota had made it that far. I don't think I've seen Minnesota play all season at all.
Yeah. Well, they had that one player who I think I showed you the picture of her and Paige Buchers played on the same high school team together.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's insane because she's like a really good D1 player. Then she played with Paige, who's playing in WNBA. That's her backcourt. That's insane. So UCLA is probably making. I mean, they have Lauren Betts, who's like just this awesome big play, center. You and I had talked earlier about. I was a little sad that ISU went out because I like Audie Crooks a lot, but she just has no help. She has no help.
They played her basically the whole 40 minutes of the game. I'm like, she can't carry the team, guys. She cannot carry the team.
I mean, she carried them to a pretty good record. It wasn't like she had any help. And the funny thing, and what's interesting, so that on the men's side, Bama was up at half. And they scored 49 points and a half against Michigan, which is difficult because Michigan is an excellent defensive team. Same thing with Duke. As much as you might not like them as a men's team, their defense is fucking awesome. And they played St. John's. St. John's managed to hang 75 on them, which is unusual. I think their per game average on defense is like 58 points. Like they are just top on defense. Sorry, I'm shifting gears over to Duke for a second just because my brain went there. But like Duke men's team, they're not like your arrogant, typical, like, you know, Duke always has guys like Christian Leitner and fucking
Danny Hurley.
Danny Hurley. There's and it's always white dudes. There's Grayson Allen, like all these white dudes that play for Duke that people hate.
Who's the rookie guy?
JD Redick.
NBA rookie. The NBA rookie.
Oh, Cooper Flagg's not like that though. Everybody loves Cooper Flagg because he's
a good guy though, right?
Yeah, he is, but he's not in that. There's certain antagonists. The Duke team has none of those guys this year. The guys, they just all kind of play together. Kyrie was never, I don't know, a different thing. But like, what's funny is their best guy is Carlos Boozer's kid, Cam Boozer, and his twin brother plays. His twin brother's like 6 inches shorter than he is, which is hilarious. But playing. Yeah, but Cam Boozer is like this really unselfish guy who's like an old school. I'm going to go to the hoop and I'm going to post up and do that stuff. And he's like 6'10". He's not super tall for like post, but he dribbles. He can handle the ball. He does all things. He's just like a utility guy. So he's going to get drafted probably in the top 5. He's never going to be like, oh my God, Cam Boozer. He will be a guy that's great every night, but just silently so. But so anyway, to your point with the Final Four, I would love to see Notre Dame there just because I want to see Hannah get her due. But I think I really like, if I'm going to pick a team, it's going to be South Carolina just because I love their coach.
Who do you got for the guys?
For the guys, Arizona, I think, is head and shoulders the best team in men's basketball. That's the best team I saw watch. That's the best team I watched all year. Duke is the second best team I've watched all year, just from a cohesive team standpoint. Iowa State was really fun to watch. They beat the fuck out of Kentucky, which is my team, and they didn't even have their best player. He was injured. Kentucky lost by 20 points. Now, to be fair, Kentucky was a mess this year. They were like a roller coaster. They were great one game and terrible, and they had tons of injuries. But Iowa State's a really interesting team. As much as a guy I really liked was Acuff from Arkansas, but Arkansas lost. Arkansas didn't have any more. They didn't have a lot of guys. I was actually really surprised Houston lost to Illinois. Houston is a super defensive-minded team, but they play really tough. But they also lost their center for the year because he tore his Achilles. Like, there's some teams I'm really. I think Michigan actually weirdly, although they have one guy, I can never pronounce his fucking name, and it's like Yavo Lammenberg. Like, I'm not kidding, and I'm mispronouncing that, but they are really good defensively, and they share the ball really well. I was very glad to see Florida lose because I really can't stand their coach either.
No.
So they were the defending champs, and they're also in the SEC, which is the same league Kentucky's in. I do have a question for you from a men's basketball perspective because I want to get Bryana's opinion on this. The coach I cannot stand the most doesn't coach right now. It's Bruce Pearl, who coached Auburn for fucking every place Bruce Pearl went. He'd leave, and the next year that team was in fucking shambles because they had all kinds of NCAA sanctions on them.
Huh.
That shit follows him every fucking where he goes. He's a giant asshole as a human being. And then they decided we're going to give him a March Madness platform to talk in studio. And he's horrible. Just fucking horrible. Just horrible. And I didn't know if you had any Bruce Pearl opinions.
I don't even know who that is.
All right, let me find a picture of him because when you see a picture of him, you'll go, oh, that guy's an asshole. Let me find him. Hold on.
When did he stop coaching for Auburn?
Last year when they started getting in trouble. And worse, he put his son as the next basketball coach. They didn't even make the tournament this year.
Wow. I feel like I watched the Auburn game last year because they played in HBCU last year. Like very early on in the tournament, and I was more upset with the rest because I feel like they weren't making any calls, but I would like to see who this guy is.
All right, I need to find the right picture. So
UCLA won. They got Kiki Rice.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing, but.
All right. All right, I'm going to share the picture of him. Are you ready? Because it's just. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Just the douchiest. And the best thing is from Inc.
Dusty.
This is the guy who's like an Inc., which is like a business magazine. Business coaching lessons from Bruce Pearl.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look fun at all.
No, he's a giant dickhead. Just a giant dickhead.
He doesn't look fun
No.
at all. And they let him, he's like broadcasting now.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. Did I just fuck things up there? Sorry, Greg.
You wanted to get his dusty face off the screen.
Yes, because I can't fucking stand him, that fuckwad.
I
I hope he never coaches again. I really do, because he's just such a dick.
Now you know guys like him are going to wind up coaching again.
Oh yeah, so we have. I'm going to give you two. Rick Pitino, who just lost. Rick Pitino had a giant scandal at Louisville where he got sex under a table from an undergrad student.
What?
And managed to come back, and now was coaching in a state tournament. And then there's a guy named Will Wade who was coaching NC State. And he left Louisville because of all kinds of recruiting violations. Coached 1 year at a small D1 and then went to NC State for 1 year. And now is back at LSU. LSU hired him back.
How they let him back? They can just do whatever they want to do. I feel like they don't give the women all these chances though. Like
they don't
at all. Like didn't they? I don't know. Did they fire the coach from Tennessee yet for the women yet, or is she in talks of leaving?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they were talking about firing her because they lost and they said that she cannot keep up with Pat Summitt's record and stuff like that, and it was a whole thing.
I want to talk a bit about one coach who I actually really admire in men's basketball, and it was a Howard University coach.
He was on my list.
Kenny Blakeney, who played at Duke. Who you hate. I love Kenny Blakeney.
I didn't know he played at Duke.
Yeah, but like the way his players after they lost were talking about how he just included all them and did all this stuff. just a great, like it seems like just a great guy as a coach. Just
I mean, he's at Howard. He's at an HBCU now, you know.
yeah,
But
good for
I mean,
him.
he
And
ain't
just
got
taking them and just being
ball.
like, I'm gonna teach these kids to be men, like, and just be like fucking good on him. Good.
I feel like they put up a fight. The Howard team though, like the Howard basketball, their program is good. Their men and women make it almost every single year. Like I don't know what they're doing on both sides, but they have a really good basketball program.
They do. So
Sorry to that man that he went to Duke though, but
I thought it was the thing was I thought it was Kenny Blakeney, which I thought that was a guy that was at Villanova many years ago back in the 80s. So which I knew. Then I realized he was from Duke. So.
oh,
I have a second beer. Greg, do you have a second one? Did you pour another one? No. Okay. Second beer is called Black Dome.
Black Dome.
It is an imperial stout with raspberries, which Greg knows I am not generally a fan of fruit in stouts. But this is from Westkill Brewing, which yeah, I know Greg. Westkill does great beer, so I'm really curious about this.
Yeah, y'all fruited stouts. Why are we doing this in this day and age?
I don't think I've ever had a fruity stout ever.
Don't. It's fine. You'll be fine.
Like
You don't necessarily have to. This brewery Joel and I went to a couple weeks ago, and of course GHG, you would do that, but yes. But this brewery has it's in the middle of nowhere up in the Catskills Mountains. It's a gorgeous brewery. It's in the middle of nowhere, and we walk up through, and this big Maine Coon comes out and stops in front of us, and is like, "Pet me, human," and then we're petting him, and that is their cat named Teddy. That is their brewery cat. He's on there. He's on merch. I have a glass over there that's a Teddy glass from there, and that's just their fucking cat. But he's just this cool little Maine Coon who's just this big fluffy thing
that hangs out at the brewery.
Yeah, he hangs out there. So there's the thing. That's how it looks.
Wow. Well, I just don't know about a stout.
I am very dubious, even though this brewery makes fucking awesome beers. So we're gonna.
But I mean, think about it. People eat like chocolate covered raspberries. So.
Okay. I'm gonna say not my favorite because it's fruited stouts, and that's not my jam normally. So, but the raspberry isn't super present on the nose, and then you drink the stout and you get all that roasty, and then the raspberry all comes in at the end. So I would rather just a roasty, and this is a hint of raspberry. That's a little too aggressive on the raspberry, but
now, what's the ABV on that?
8.8.
Oh, you about to be on the floor.
Yeah. Oh, ye of little faith, Bryana. I have another beer that's higher than that that's coming after this.
Yeah, you better be on the floor. You better be go.
No, I'm not, because I have a nice chair.
Let's go ahead and put you in the corner and get you set up in the corner on the floor.
Bryana, I've had nights where I've had 3 stouts in a row where there was not one below like 12%. So
no.
Now, I haven't done that in a while because I'm now officially old and I'm not sure I would wake up the next day. So, money. Hey, I am here for the orange and stouts because orange and that kind of play off of roasty stouts that sounds awesome.
You know, people eat chocolate covered oranges also. I don't know what people's obsession is with like fruit and chocolate.
Have you ever had there's a thing called Harry's? My wife gets them for our kids every Christmas, and they're Harry's chocolate balls, but they're orange. So like you break them and it's orange and chocolate mixed together. Delicious. Fucking delicious.
I'm here to remind y'all, because quote people do it doesn't mean it's right. Just saying.
Okay, doer of things. All right.
Look, you're a doer of things too. You're just not proud of it to put in your thing, Doug.
I am not. You are much more proud, as you fucking should be. So let me be very. I'm not proud of. I'm not as proud of it as I should be. Let's put it that way. That's better.
Everybody does things though.
Doug, do you like fruit flavors in your coffee?
No.
Oh.
I am very plain about my coffee. A couple of sugars and some milk, and that is my coffee.
Okay, I just wondered. They have
and it has to be decaf.
And it has to be decaf for me.
I have to drink decaf too. If not, I'm like, got the shakes.
Yeah. Mine is by that. I'm like, do. And for someone who has heart stuff, that's not a great at not feeling that your heart being like, whoa.
Who needs cocaine when you got coffee? You know?
Not me.
Not me.
Who needs cocaine if you have coffee?
I'm pretty sure some people beg to differ, but coffee's fine with me.
Hey, let them beg all they want. Yeah, good for them.
So, Doug, I opened up real quick, and we'll get to something else. Whoa, and I'm gonna spill all over the place. It's Working Drafts.
Oh, Working
Hello,
Draft, baby.
my name is Simcoe, and this is a Simcoe slap in the face, Doug.
Oh, it's an IPA or is it pale?
Yeah, it's a single hop Indian Pale Ale, and it is amazing, Doug. It's crisp, clean, everything you know about Working Draft, Doug. You'll find out this summer, hopefully, about Working Draft. But Working Draft, for those who don't know, is a small Wisconsin brewery. It's probably one of our best in Madison, in my opinion. Really close to that one around the corner called Johnny Jones, and they make unlike Johnny Jones, who does high ABV, knock you on your socks beer. These guys go the other way, and they make lagers and like lower ABV and sessionable beers, but they can make big beers. I'm not trying to act like they don't, but when you go into their brewery, you'll find mostly IPAs, mostly lagers. I mean, again, Clint does everything well. He's learned from the best around here, and he's become one of the best. So cheers to Working Draft and this wonder. I'm gonna finish this one, Doug. This is good.
Well, I'm glad. So I saw that our guy Amani likes the orange and chocolate combo too.
You know, Amani.
But listen though, y'all are equivocating chocolate and fruit, and I'm equivocating stout with fruit, which is a little bit different kind of thing. Because stouts don't always have that chocolate. You know what I'm saying? That forward. Sometimes it's roast. Sometimes it's y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So sure. I mean, you can mix chocolate with anything, and it's just going to go down good. So like, let's not. Well, maybe not anything, but how about
chocolate and oysters?
How about the flavor thing is wider with chocolate, meaning more things are acceptable in chocolate than they would be in a stout, at least for me, if that makes sense. So if you want to, mess around with the chocolate, go ahead, because again, chocolate is so palatable for a lot of people, and it's just, the higher end chocolate too, Bryana, is just great. Or the I love the craft, for lack of a better word, the craft chocolate, meaning the smaller mom and pop places. Like we all have them.
There's a little chocolatiers,
yeah, like little chocolatiers, or like literally a mom and pop shop. They have one place. They're in one city. You know what I mean? You go there and they have all these wonderful chocolates. That's what I call quote craft chocolate. As opposed to Hershey's and all the stuff, the commercial stuff, which Hershey's is not good, right, Doug? We can agree on that, right?
Did you guys see that? I think it's like 2 places in Africa that produce the largest amount of cocoa, that they are about to stop producing it because the other countries don't want to pay the cocoa workers. So I bake, and I put like Reese's in some of my brownies, and I haven't been able to find like the white chocolate Reese's. And I was like, this is really weird. But they're starting to recall the stuff until the countries pay the cocoa workers. So they were saying the cocoa might start to be sourced like from the United States. So they were saying like, when the Coke, when your candy tastes like trash, it's because they're not outsourcing the cocoa that they usually source from the 2 big African countries that do it or something like that. JG, I can send you some. I bake. I have a whole business, a brownie business. I got you.
I have a question.
Yes.
I am not a fan of white chocolate. Why the white chocolate Reese's over regular Reese's?
So I have a brownie called Death by Reese's, and it has the white. It has the white Reese's, the regular Reese's, and then it has like the little Reese's morsels. It's all in one brownie. I just layer them. So I need the white Reese's to go in there. Yeah, I make like over the top brownies. So
why are we not learning about this business now? Like, I would order brownies from you every week.
I
fucking love brownies.
I don't know. I've had the business for 6 years.
Greg, did you know about this? Because I didn't.
No.
I would absolutely order brownies. Holy shit.
Well, this sounds like a way for her to get out to bring us some in a couple weeks, Doug, is what it really
I think that would be an excellent idea.
I can definitely bring you guys some brownies. I'm always bringing brownies whenever I travel somewhere, but you guys are going to be so stuck.
You bring brownies like, I'm traveling. Here comes some brownies.
No, because people always want them. Like, if I go somewhere, they're like, "Oh,
are you kidding? I'm always going to want brownies."
Yeah, I have tons. I have so many flavors. It's what I do. I'm the brownie lady.
All right. Well, white chocolate accents the peanut butter a bit more. Good, but we're gonna move along because I don't think y'all want to hear my analogy of white chocolate and white people. So we'll just anyway, we'll just leave. We'll just leave.
Hey, I thought you were gonna go in on Jason Williams.
You use your imagination. We'll just move along because you know it'll probably be better for everything if I don't say that shit. So and it'll also be better if I don't talk about this shit. But I'm waiting for y'all to talk about it, which is I know Bryana's excited about the WNBA, or maybe she's not. Bryana, are you excited about the new deal? It came through. They're gonna play. Did the women get the money that they deserved? Did the NBA pay up like they should? Did the stupid commissioner? Did she do the right thing? What's going on, Bryana? Tell us. Was it all good? Should we be happy? I'm sorry, I got a lot of questions. Let's go.
We should. Kathy's always going to be trash, though. Let's just get down here. Kathy's always going to be trash. Okay.
Okay. She's permanently in the trash bin. Is that she can never reach out? She's done so much. She's piled it on her. She's in a landfill. Is what it sounds like. She's like
that is where she is at. I really think she's only doing this because she really didn't have a choice. She also knew Unrivaled was going to blow her out the water. So I'm very excited. I was nervous for a while that there was not going to be a WNBA season. I was going to be heartbroken. And it's taken months for the CBA to go through. Like, they did not want Kathy. And all of them did not want to negotiate. They did not want to give them the money. They didn't want to give them what they were due, what they were owed. I really think Unrivaled had a lot to do with this. They saw the revenue. They saw like how excited the fans are. I went to 2 Unrivaled games this year, and I can tell you the experience is like no other. I met WNBA players, took pictures with them. Like, they don't have security walking around with them. It's just a very small, intimate, arena, and the prices aren't ridiculous. Like, they're not crazy. So the WNBA, I really think they were trying to match that, or not. Like, they can never match Unrivaled, but I think they knew that if they didn't step up and they didn't have a season this year, a lot of the players were going to go play for Unrivaled or play for Athletes Unlimited, or there was another league that was supposed to be coming out. But I think like some of the main points are like the salary increase, the chartered travel, the health expenses, the roster size, which I feel like is so important. Those are like some of the main things that I was excited about, especially with that roster size. Maybe they have more room for more players to be drafted. I know that was always an issue, that a lot of players that played for college ball, like they couldn't be drafted because there was nowhere for them to go. And even with the expansion team, like with Toronto, I'm excited to see how that team does this year. And what was that team that just came? Golden Gate? No. Whatever the new team was this past year that came that did really, really well. I think they see that a lot of people, there's a lot of fans out there that want to watch the WNBA and see them in person. And they're selling out. Like for the Atlanta Dream, their tickets for like their full season tickets are already sold out. Their half season tickets, I think, are already sold out. People want to go to the games. Nothing against the NBA, but I think the WNBA is just playing better at this point. The NBA, like when I go to the NBA games, like it's cool, but it's not the old NBA that we used to watch. Like I don't know. So I'm very excited. How do you feel, Doug?
So I think there's some really interesting things with this too. I like the roster size guarantee, like you said. I think that's good. I think the salary increases actually are commensurate with what it should be. Like they were getting underpaid for far too long. There's also a few other things like the things for like family stuff, like family first commitments. Yeah. That was big. Prioritizing health and wellness, like really kind of making sure everybody has like mental health stuff. And like that's not something the NBA has. They don't collectively bargain that as much. That not what they have here, not for the WNBA. They should. They do not. So that's something that I wish they had a little bit more of. Charter travel, having the ability to be able to things that are like, here, you don't have to fly like, commercial, which is not something they should do.
Which is crazy that I'm seeing a WNBA player just walk into the airport and we're on the same flight. Like,
yeah. Like the one time I was traveling, I think we were coming back from California. No, we were going to Colorado or I can't. And former NBA coach George Karl, who coached the Denver Nuggets for forever, was on the flight with me. And I'm thinking, oh, man, that's cool. And I couldn't talk to him because I was just like, I didn't want to be one of those people. Blah, 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 blah. So my wife and I are sitting in coach. We're like back. And he sits in the same row opposite of us, but by the window. He's way away. Like,
what?
I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, so this is a side story, but like the idea of like, so I went and I was like, everybody's getting out. So he's like 6'6" and he's sitting in coach.
Oh no.
And he's an old man and his knees were bad when he played. So because he played in the NBA for a while. So the people get out of his row and said, all right, coach. And he goes out and he walks out and he goes into the bathroom and he never washes his hands after he pees. And I was like, that fucking sucks because now I'm going to always think of that for that guy.
That's nasty.
So sorry, that was a side note, but I grew up on the NBA and on college basketball, so my brain is always going to be geared towards that. So there's the NBA stuff. I'm very deep into the NBA things. I listen to like multiple podcasts about different things. I am. Like I don't get to watch as much WNBA as I would like, largely because it's hard to find where I am on TV. It really is, and there's certain players I like. I talked a little bit earlier with you in the side chat about Candace Parker. I really think they put her in studio with besides like guys that talk about like the NBA, they should be doing more of that kind of thing. Like get knowledgeable people. It doesn't matter what your fucking gender. Who gives a shit? If you know basketball, you know fucking basketball.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care. And Candace does an awesome job in studio just analyzing stuff. I loved her as a player. So, like, that was one of my favorite WNBA players. I'm thankful that the WNBA has something that works for a lot of people. Not just like the thing is, like, when you're negotiating a contract and you have a union, you're not negotiating for the people like the high producers. That's not who you're negotiating for the people that are the everyday grunts. Like when you're getting things and you're trying to get a minimum salary, that's a really important fucking like leg in your platform, is you want to make sure everybody's getting at least a decent salary if they make the cut. And it's good that they're doing that. They're getting good health insurance, like all kinds of things. And I guess the commissioner, the thing is, people don't understand the commissioner is not really concerned about the players. They're the advocates for the owners. That's what their job is. They get elected by the owner to be the commissioner. They don't, it's not like, oh, I'm going to be the commissioner. No, they're elected by the owner to be the commissioner. So they are there to take care of the owners. They're not there to take care of the players.
Which lets you know that the owners don't care.
Now, I feel like the problem is the WNBA became so popular and they realized, oh, these people are getting paid shit, to the point that I'm going to tell you, I think Brittany Griner's incarceration in Russia really woke a lot of people up. So, like, that woman had to go to Russia to play. She's one of the best players in the league. Why is she going to Russia to play to make money? Like, she should be good. Yep. Like, that's a thing. So now I feel like something like that, as silly as it may seem to others, I think that was like a really big linchpin to let.
No, it was.
So, like, that woman shouldn't be going over there to play that. And almost all the WNBA players played overseas somewhere to make extra money because they weren't making enough money. I'm happy for this deal. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, this seems like a good deal. That's why I asked you. I was like, what do you think of this? This looks like a pretty good deal. But yeah.
I'm hoping. I think it's going to be a great season with the new deal. Like I said, I'm interested in this new league Upshot. I'm interested to see what Unrivaled's going to be like next year now with the new CBA. And I also want to know how much those season ticket prices going to be now with the new CBA. I wonder, are they going to upcharge the fans and things like that, you know? So it's going to be, I think it's going to be very interesting, but I can't wait.
I got some questions for y'all.
Yeah, go.
How long is this deal?
I don't know. Do you know, Doug?
No, I'm trying to. So I'm looking at it online, but there's no. I'm looking at. Oh, so it's a 7-year deal with the potential to opt out by the players in the 2031 season. So it's a 7-year deal.
Okay,
that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I think by comparison, like the NBA is usually more in the range of 4 to 5 years. Mm-hmm. Because there's also the problem is with the NBA is because they have a lot of like cable TV deals that come every 3 years, I think it is. So their contracts are a little more fluid because the revenue changes. Whereas I feel like a 7-year deal for them is a good security because they're still, like, for a long time, they were very kind of fledgling, and the NBA kind of propped them up a bit. And the NBA kind of always kind of shit on them about it, which sucked. But, like, I think a 7-year deal with an opt-out in 2031 is a pretty good time frame for them.
Yeah. You got more questions, Greg?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was on mic. So were the players happy too? Like, I mean, I know they were happy because they signed the deal, but were like individual players, like, for example, Angel Reese, I think was happy, but she was one of the most outspoken ones saying, well, I'm not going to play if, you know what I mean? We got to get our money. You know, my girls need to be paid. She was definitely one of the, I'm not foreshadowing, but, vocal ones. Has she said anything about this? Because I'm an Angel Reese fan, but I haven't been paying that much attention. Has she said anything about this, Bryana? Is she happy?
I don't know if she's come out and said anything about it since they've done the deal. I know that a lot of players are happy. A lot of players have really been giving kudos to like Bryana Stewart. I can never pronounce Nanik. I can never pronounce her name. You know who I'm talking about, Doug. I never want to butcher her name, but
and Doug doesn't want to either. I can tell.
It's Ngeka Ogomuke.
Yeah.
She's so she's the one that kind of was like this WNBA president. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And of course you have Nafisa and stuff like that. But those were the ones that were really like outspoken. And you have like T Cloud. And you have a few others. Like I said, I haven't really heard from Angel Reese. Angel Reese also be doing her own thing. You know, she's like a Victoria's Secret model. She has a podcast. Like she has so many other things going. Meg the Stallion just shouted Angel Reese out like yesterday. So she, I think she is going to be happy though. And Asia Wilson, she was the first one to get like a new deal. So
I love Aja Wilson and Bam. Like I love that relationship.
Oh my goodness,
they're so sweet together.
That's love right there. That's love. Like that.
Can we talk about Angel a little more?
Yeah, you must love Angel.
Absolutely.
I like Angel for the fact that I feel that she's that attention getter that the WNBA needs. Like she is that, like we all remember, you know, Doug could name a gazillion, and Bryana, you could probably name a gazillion ones that are like not the main, not like in the higher echelon, but we have to look at them. Draymond Green is one of them. Rodman, you know what I mean? Where they're just attention getters. Like they bring in people. Like Angel Reese brings in people that normally don't like follow the NBA. So really, like me, really. And you know, and then she's doing, you know, she's always showing up like with these big clothes on, and she's made it like. You know, like almost like look at me, and I think that's what some people don't like about her. I honestly, that's the part I think that the WNBA needs, which is because when she came in, she brought the style. She had all the rookie ladies that were coming in like dressing up, and then all of a sudden now, Bryana, we have media standing outside of the you know, the locker rooms when they walk in, taking pictures that shows up on the social media. People are clicking it and sharing it. So like. To me, and again, I know Bryana doesn't like Caitlyn, and that's fine, but Caitlyn did that in another way. She wasn't like, she was just like, hey, I'm here to play ball. You know, whether you like it or not, she's like, I'm here to play ball, but you know, the fringe elements, they're not fringe. I'm just gonna keep it clean. The racist white people loved her for whatever reason, but no matter what, those racist white people started watching. So like
They always say that Caitlin Clark fans are like the worst, fans, and I can agree because they don't even love basketball. They just love Caitlin Clark. Like they don't know anything about basketball. They're just there to see Caitlin.
And that's my overall point, which is those two brought people in different ways, right? And like, you know, you can't. Again, I don't feel Caitlin is an active racist person. We can talk about whether I feel white people are racist or not. We can talk about that at another time. But that being said, I don't think that she brings on this attention directly and wants it but my point is that, trying to stay out of that, those two brought attention to the WNBA, and in my opinion, were big drivers of a lot of what's happening now as far as them get the money coming in, because it wasn't about skill. Like, it's not about skill with Angel Reese, respectfully. I mean, she's good. Don't get me wrong. She's really, really good. But she's not, from what I know, y'all, she ain't top 10 or even top, maybe she's top, or if she is, she's on the bottom, right, Bryana? I mean, my point is that she's not the superstar of the league. but she was able to bring in
like an
right.
Asia Wilson, who
all those. I mean, yeah, there's so many veterans that I'm not going to put either her or Caitlin up there in the top 10 because there's just so many other veterans that I personally don't know that have been putting in the work long before those two came in. But when those two came in, they were like, "Hey, look at me," for the lack of a better word, and they brought in so many different people, which I think and I'm getting to my long-winded question. I think y'all were part of the drive to be able to make that leap that y'all say that, now the players are actually happy as opposed to not. And Angel Reese running her mouth saying, I'm not playing or not. Whether that helped or not, that just brought attention to the whole situation, which probably, for me, thinking, brought the pressure that enabled this deal. Bryana, am I wrong? Am I reading into much of it? Or what do you think? Because it wasn't just Caitlin and, Angel too. It was that whole group that was just like so good. Is it Paige Borkers? I can't say her last name. But yeah. It was just a whole bunch of, and then they all came in like, this is we're gonna do a fashion show before the All-Star game, right? And I was ready for that fashion show. I was in on that. That was they were smart, and it was just a whole little event. So I don't know. Speak to how the young people possibly helped this happen.
I will say that the young group did come in well. Like this last group that came in, but I feel like every couple years you have a group. Like when Asia Wilson graduated from South Carolina and she came in, she was the big hey girl. she was the big person that came in that year. And then you had when Brittany Griner came in, when Bryana Stewart and them came in, Della Dawn, when all of them came in.
Elena.
That
girl gets not enough props. That girl does not get enough props.
That girl can play some basketball.
Also, a tremendously great human because she went to a small school because she wanted to be near her disabled daughter or disabled sister.
Know that.
Yeah, her sister has a lot of special needs, and she wanted to be close to her sister so that she can help take care of her.
And still made it to the WNBA. Still made it to the WNBA. And you have the Skylar Diggins. And I will say, okay, Angel Reese, yes, she dresses, but Skylar Diggins been dressing. But I think what you said, Angel Reese came in and maybe more people brought
Yep, the blue hen. She went to Delaware. Elena Dana Don went to Delaware.
Okay.
Because she wanted to be close to her family so she could help her sister.
Wow. I didn't know that.
She could have went anywhere. She was the highest recruit in high school.
She that girl, man.
And Amani's Delaware bruv here. So checking in. Yeah. So the whole and so you think that this latest group, this has a collective helped push for that money is, really my question.
I don't know about the latest group help push for the money.
I'm talking about Angel and all them, but
yeah. I don't know if they were the defining factors. I do say I will say that it helped, but some of the bigger people the Asias, the Chelsea Grays, the Kelsey Plums, people.
Plum.
Yeah, see, people.
Man, that woman can play basketball. I fucking love her. She's a reckless badass too.
Marina Mabry, she is unhinged. I think it was a collective.
Did you ever see the video of Kelsey Plum throwing a shirt into the bleachers to a fan, and she threw it in the upper deck?
No.
At a men's a NBA game. There's Kelsey Plum, and she's went, and she's left. She's lefty. She's a lefty, but she's such a superb athlete. She just tucked this T-shirt by hand into the upper deck of this fucking NBA stadium, and I'm like,
Kelsey Plum is
Jesus Christ.
Kelsey Plum, man. And I hope you guys go to some games this year. I don't know how close you guys
Man,
are.
I really need to find an Unrivaled. I really want to go to one of those. I don't know how close those are to me, but man.
No, Doug, they only really in Miami.
That fucking
they had one game in Philadelphia, but Doug, when I tell you it is worth it to take the trip to Miami, just go down there.
Oh, you're gonna tell me I need to fly to my birth city? No.
You're from Miami?
I was born.
Oh, and Doug avoids Florida like the plague. Let's not. I mean, we don't gotta go down that rabbit hole.
Man, Doug, you gotta go to a game. Like it's like nothing.
Yeah,
else.
but it's Florida. It's Florida.
Like, you literally just go. You go to the game. They have an ice cream museum down there. It's amazing.
I don't.
You don't eat ice cream?
I do, but I don't want to eat ice cream in fucking Florida. Fuck that fucking state. Thank you, fucking whatever that stupid governor is. I can't even. I went to Disney World once, and I went there when I was 13, and I was like, "This is stupid," and I was like, "I'm not ever going there again."
Oh, it's Disney World.
Hey, now if you go to Disney World now, do you realize? Like, we have friends. Hop Geeks News. I'm talking to you folks. You go as Disney adults. You go to Disney to go as adults, and I was like,
me. I go. Okay, so
how much do you fucking pay to go to Disney? It's insanely expensive.
I go to Orlando every year in December so I can see all the Christmas stuff.
Okay,
I don't think
that's a Christmas thing. I can understand. Okay,
but I wear the ears. I dress up like it's a whole thing.
Oh my god! We every episode, every time Bryana's on, we learn something new about her. It's like never expected,
and it's generally not good, right, Dog? And it's like, Dog, it's like, wait,
who hates Universal Studios? Like what? I've never met anybody say, "Oh, I hate Universal Studios."
We
should have picked better, Dog.
No, we shouldn't have. We picked great. Briana's our gal. This is great. It just creates. Hey, look at the dialogue we're having now.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Doug, be all cool because we're about to go to emojis and all hell's gonna break loose. Probably.
Can I have my third beer before we go to emojis?
We didn't talk about my two shows that I was limited to.
Anytime. We didn't even talk about Briana's shows yet.
My two. That's all.
Yeah, I didn't say we were going now. I said we were going to go eventually. Oh.
Doug, I can knock it down to one show. You know what? One show. One.
Bring them all. Let's go.
Y'all are.
Oh no, Doug, do your beer. I'll be Doug, do your beer. I'll be right back. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck.
Okay. All right.
Doug,
so
wait, hold on, Doug. Hold. Whose idea was to get her to be co-host? What happened?
Oh, I know who it was. It was you, motherfucker.
Right.
It's a whole meme of Wanda Sykes.
No.
Like, what do you think is the problem? Who did this? Who's stressing me out? You, motherfucker.
You. Right.
Why is it me?
Because you're white. That's it. It's over.
All right. Fair enough.
We're going to blame you. And
hey, I accept that.
Should literally be end of the story. No. Of course, we love Bryana, but man, we should have found out more about her, dog. Jeez.
Yeah, we should. This is great. This is fucking great. Tell me this is not fun. This is fun.
I don't know. The pushing of Florida it may be the last straw, Doug. I don't know.
Hey, I'm not going to push it ever. So, and I'm from there. So this is from Daniel. This is the familiar. This is Threes Brewing everywhere.
Well, he's not thumbs down on your beer. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go on.
This is from Daniel. This is the familiar distance. This is the Imperial Stout with coconut and Amberana wood. I don't know what the fuck Amberana wood is, but all right.
Wait, I have that one too?
I don't know if you do or not.
Coconut.
Coconut.
It's an Imperial Stout with coconut, right?
Yeah, but the coconut's not.
And weird something. What's the weird thing?
Bryana wood, whatever the Bryana wood is.
Yeah. Daniel sends, you already know. All right. Let's see that bat. Oh, the glass. You nailed it with the glassware. Look at that Tico, y'all. So sexy. So sexy.
So sexy.
Sexy glassware.
Also, the coconut is not like super prevalent on the nose, which is good because sometimes that shit is like, I'm going to knock you out with the scent. So we're going to see how it is on the palate.
Hey.
I heard that has coconut in it.
Yes, coconut and Bryana wood, whatever Bryana wood is.
I don't know what that is.
So this is, it's not very much coconut on the nose. There's a lot of coconut on the palate. So if you don't like coconut, you're not going to like this.
Maybe I'll save it for a while then.
So here's the thing. So I don't like coconut to eat. I don't mind it as an adjunct.
Okay.
So like the flavor is not bad. But if I have to have coconut, like, I don't know, if you've ever had cake with like coconut on it or something like that, like the fucking texture of coconut sucks for me. I really hate the texture of it. It's not the flavor, it's the texture just weird to me. So but it's really interesting, good. It's really well done. And this is 10% ABV, so this is a very high ABV beer.
Got to be on the floor.
I am not on the floor, Bryana. Have you noticed?
Not yet.
I'm sitting in a chair.
Wait till the post show, y'all. That's when Doug's real personality comes out.
The post show is when I start breaking out the scotch. Here we go.
Also, Duke is beating LSU 9-3 right now.
Okay. Duke. Duke. That would be Duke ladies because Duke men just won, right?
Yes, they did.
Lauren?
Hate it.
Also, Alabama lost in the men's. Oh my God, UConn is up 25-8 in the men's over at Michigan.
Who are they playing?
Michigan State.
Wow, that's embarrassing to be at this point and you're losing like that.
All right, so here's the thing. I fucking hate Danny Hurley, the head coach of UConn. He's just an asshole. He's a good coach. He's a fucking asshole. I fucking
him and
hate
Gino
him.
are probably best friends.
Oh, they probably are. And the thing is Izzo's a bit of a maniac himself, but I'd rather Izzo win than fucking Danny Hurley.
Is anybody else hearing that laughing?
Yeah, that's Greg giggling in the background.
I'm still here.
I was like, am I losing my mind? I know
I'm like
I
evil laughing. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just not on screen for this.
Okay. That makes me feel much better now.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't just like an evil.
I was like,
what was that?
Does anybody else hear that?
Yeah, Doug, we got to do that more to F with her now. We're gonna absolutely do that more now. All right, are y'all done talking about hoops for the moment?
Dude, I can talk hoops for 4 hours. Let's get out of this because I will keep going.
I do have one thing to say.
Time out.
See, keeping on brand. The Atlanta Dream usually plays at like this small arena, like by the airport. And so I just got an email, I think this morning, that they're going to have 5 games at the State Farm Arena this year. Last year, when they had the game at the State Farm Arena against the Indiana Fever, they sold out the State Farm Arena. They sold every seat. And so I don't know, some of the smaller ones are going to start doing things like that also, like having bigger, like packing out bigger arenas. But I just wanted to say that because I guess maybe that's part of the CBA. Maybe they are getting more money so they can afford to do more things like that. But that's all I had to say.
I have one more WNBA question before we move on. And this will be
okay.
Short. Bryana, did you see that the Connecticut Sun were sold?
Going to Houston.
As dumb as I am, I didn't realize Houston did not have a fucking WNBA. How did I fucking
They used to. They used to
Cheryl Swoops. Cheryl Swoops is there.
And it's gone. They're only in Dallas. But I wonder, like, I went to a Connecticut game last year, and I will say my friend stays in like Middletown, Connecticut, which is in between Hartford and whatever the other big city is in Connecticut.
Oh, there's not big cities in Connecticut. There's no big cities in Connecticut.
What? Hartford's not a big city? No,
that is a small city.
Okay, well,
Madison is way bigger than Hartford.
No, it's in okay. What's Hartford? What's another city
in Connecticut?
In Connecticut, yeah. New Haven.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she lives in between New Haven and Hartford, but we had to drive like an hour to get to the arena to see the Connecticut Sun play because they play at the casino.
Oh.
So I was like, yo, people are really driving out here to see these girls play like for the whole entire season. So I feel like they had something to do with why maybe they're moving.
Yeah. So Bristol is that's where ESPN is. Bristol is Daniel Fisher said Bristol and Waterbury.
And Waterbury.
Bristol is where ESPN is. Otherwise, that would not be a city.
Okay.
Wait, and Daniel might know what's the city that that Maury used to be filmed in? I think it was Bristol.
Maury.
He's still alive, right?
He's still alive, but he's not on TV. He's not making new ones, unfortunately.
Neither is Connie Chung, his wife.
Connie, well, right.
That's his wife.
Oh, I was like, she's dead? But no.
No. He's married to Connie Chung, and they're both still alive. So, yeah.
I feel like they should bring back those types. I would like to see, like, Montel. I would like to see Ricky Lake.
Is Montel still alive?
Yeah.
Montel was sick for a while.
No, he's still around.
Is he dead, too?
No, y'all are so melancholy tonight. Oh my god!
All right, let's get the fuck out of the melancholy stuff. Because
do y'all remember when the bad kids used to come on Maury and they used to say, "I smoke cigarettes and I do this. I don't care. My mom, I'll fight her." Yeah.
And the mom was freaking out, like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do?" Right.
It's like, why don't you just like your
catch me outside? How about that?
Exactly. Those kids are horrible.
Doug, one more NBA question?
No, that was a WNBA question about the move. Cool. So yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, we have to get back to this real quick.
Only two.
So Bryana is watching some things, and one of the things,
two things.
Two things. So it's this one, right? Second season. What's going on with this one?
Yeah. So did you guys? Well, Greg, did you guys ever watch the first season?
I saw the first season. The first season was awesome.
Okay. So the second season, I'm not going to give any spoilers because it's a very good season. Actually, the last episode of the second season comes out on Monday. But
so Bryana, before you finish or before you go, can you tell us what's the premise here? Because I'm seeing a horse and I'm seeing it looks a little desolate and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so basically, Paradise is I don't even want to tell you. Okay, I'll just talk about this season. So basically, this season.
Just the premise, like the overall. You don't have any spoilers. Yeah, just the overall, like, what's the story about? Because I'm not the like truth lies inside. I'm not feeling it here. Yeah,
the whole show or just this season?
The whole show for sure.
Okay, so basically, the world ends, and they create like a secret underground bunker for a certain amount of people.
Okay. Cool.
That's what like Paradise is or whatever.
Yeah. So it's a apocalyptic
show.
Apocalyptic, yes.
Thank you, sir.
And no zombies, no crazy things like in The Last of Us. It's just people, and they live in a bunker, but the bunker is like a city or whatever. So if you were born into the bunker, you wouldn't even know that like there's anything outside of the bunker or whatever. And so this season, you kind of see what life is like outside of the bunker for the people who didn't make it in the bunker. And Xavier, who is Sterling K. Brown, he leaves the bunker to go look for his wife in like Atlanta, but it's like post-apocalyptic Atlanta or whatever. And so you see his journey to go find his wife, but then you also see what it's like in the bunker because last season the president got killed. And so
James Marsden, yep.
Now you see what it's like now. It's a lot of like conspiracy going on. It's a lot of who's going to be the new leader, but you also have people who made it, like survived the event. That's what they call it. Who survived the event that now know about the bunker and they want things from the bunker. So that's kind of what this whole season is about. It's really good. And there's only 8 episodes, Greg. I feel like you could get through this.
Yeah, Greg, you can do it.
Okay.
And there's commercials, so you could like get up, go do something on a minute 45-second commercial, and then come and sit back down.
Yeah, that's true. I will say this, that like I enjoyed the first season. I did not start the second season yet. It reminds me a bit of a show called Silo on Apple Plus. Yeah. Same sort of premise, but much more like Silo is like set 100 years after the apocalypse.
Oh, I might need to watch that. I love apocalyptic shows.
Yeah, so a different, like JG saying not like Silo. I agree. I'm just saying the premise, the very like top layer premise is very similar to Silo. So Silo, I cannot recommend enough. Rebecca Ferguson is the main actress in it. She's awesome in everything she's in, and that show is phenomenal.
I might have to watch that. I think I've seen it a few times come up on Apple TV, but I've never like clicked on it. But
there's 2 seasons already. So Greg, you can watch 2 seasons already. So yeah.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have Hulu or Disney at the moment. So it'll have to wait. And also Doug knows.
What are you watching?
What's that?
What are you watching?
I don't watch. Doug knows I don't watch shit. I watch dumb reality shows.
Greg goes, I'm going to watch something. I'm like, great. I'm going to watch one episode. That sucked, and I'm not going to revisit it until 3 years later.
Listen, one episode is fucking. You're being really nice, actually. I watched 15 minutes of Severance or.
Oh my God!
No. Greg,
it's so bad. I had to force myself.
What is it, Doug?
Severance.
I had to force myself to watch 2 episodes. I was like, what is this?
Oh my God, Bryana and I agree. Holy shit.
That show is one of the best shows I've watched in the past 10 years.
We're getting the
hype.
This is right. Why, Bryana, did I make it? I didn't make it past the lady on the table. And that's like, yeah, that's literally.
I was literally out of my mind.
Look, epic.
So bored.
I was weirded out, actually. I was like, look, Doug has to go off screen. He's beside himself. Look at this. We're getting dragged for this. Look at this.
It's okay. It's fine.
Look at this.
I'll take the dragging. I'll take it.
Y'all are fucking wrong. That's the whole thing.
Y'all are tripping. Wow.
I watched thousands.
That's my boy too. That's my boy calling me out.
No.
Monty never calls me out, Doug. Well, he does a couple times.
He does for sure. And deservedly so.
I watched thousands of hours of TV. Severance wasn't it for me. No.
All right, so it's not for you, but I'm telling you that show is
Have you seen Dope Thief on did you watch Dope Thief on Apple?
Dope Thief?
Yeah, Dope Thief on Apple. That was really good. And it's a show. There's another show about fires. Slow
Horses is awesome.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
That's a British. That's a British spy show. That is fucking great on Apple.
I don't know.
So
Okay.
it's the fire show. I think I started watching one episode. Is it Jussie Smollett in it?
Yeah, Smoke. Yeah, now that
Smoke is good. Smoke is good.
that was so good. Like I just finished that. In the ending, I was in here screaming. Like
And Jussie Smollett is in it because goddamn Jussie Smollett.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
As a very happily married guy, but Jussie Smollett.
I was about to say, I was like, are you trying to say she's fine? Because she is fine. Okay. I was like, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
Oh.
Severance is better than Smoke.
Yes.
Imani.
All right. So I'm gonna wait, Greg, one thing.
Nope.
I'm gonna ask one thing for Bryana. One thing. Have you ever watched the show Black Mirror on Netflix?
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you like that show?
Okay, so like the first season, I watched all the episodes, but now I just hop around to the Black episodes.
That's a fair thing. That's actually a very fair thing. I get that. One of my favorite episodes of that show is Black Museum.
Oh, now that's a good one.
That's a great episode. That's a great
Yeah. Letitia Wright. That's when we got introduced to her. Yes.
for sure. And so Black Mirror is just like a great fucking show, but that is like a very particular taste of things when you're looking.
Are you trying to say that's why I should like watch Severance?
Listen, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Like the guy, God, I can't remember his last name is Trammell. There's only one real black guy in the whole show, and he's great when he's in it. They don't. I think that show is phenomenal, but like I like really weird, strange shit, and Black Mirror is. But the thing is, like Black Mirror is really weird, and Severance in that same kind of weird.
Severance is weird.
Boring.
Jesus.
I was bored.
I didn't think I was bored. I was just weird. I was like,
bored.
this shit is weird, and why am I doing this? And I don't know. So I may go back, but this
Why are
one
you
here.
lying on here?
No. Doug knows. I go back. Doug knows. I'll go. I'll randomly
go
go
back.
back.
The Expanse is the exception. The Expanse is the best sci-fi show I've ever watched. And
Never
he
heard of
watched a
it.
few episodes. He's like, I haven't gone back. And you haven't gone back yet.
I've literally gone back twice for.
But you can't make it through Game of Thrones.
I ain't trying to make it through Game of Thrones. Fuck all that.
Man, Game of Thrones.
Listen, especially how y'all bitch about the ending. I'm almost intrigued.
Dude, you have 10 fucking seasons. The
But hold
first
on,
8 seasons
let me
of that show are spectacular.
Let me finish though. The ending, the way y'all talked about it, I don't know if I want to go through this whole journey. I don't really care. I don't know what that means. Let me finish my Game of Thrones thing, which is it's technically great, but I don't want to go through 9 seasons and then have y'all shit on the whole fucking program. So I don't know. That's a tough sell. I actually saw 3 episodes of that or something, and I was like,
I saw 3 episodes.
I don't know. Bryana, my shit, listen, Doug knows one of my favorite shows ever is Reacher. And the first time I watched that, I turned it off.
Is that the one on Amazon with the guy who's like, he's like big?
Yeah.
Okay, so I watched season 1. I couldn't get into season 2.
Season 3 is better than season 1, by the way. Skip over season 2.
How you gonna skip over a whole season?
I did. I haven't watched season 2
You're
yet.
not a real TV watcher.
Listen.
You can't skip over a season.
Yes, I did, and it was fine. I did it, and it was fine. Look, I go to movies without seeing the sequels. I'll go to I saw Friday Night at Freddy's 2, but never saw 1. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, Bryana.
You are unhinged. Are unhinged.
I don't go by any of y'all. I don't go by any of y'all's rules. Take y'all's rules and shove them because
you somebody that watched Star Wars in not the correct order.
Oh, I would love to do that. I'm gonna do that this year. They have that goofy Baby Yoda nonsense. I never even saw any of those shows, and I'm not planning to watch them. But I'm gonna go to that movie. Yes, I'm going to. Pedro Pascal and fucking Baby Yoda. I'm all in. I don't know nothing about it. I know nothing about Baby Yoda.
That's crazy. That's blasphemous.
Listen, I play by my rules, not y'all's.
That's like watching The Hobbit before you watch Lord of the Rings.
Let's go. Let's do it, y'all. Y'all are the wild
this
ones.
Is going off the rails.
Like every box that has to be boxed. Like this.
But you literally can't tell me you're not confused in the theater. Are you just like watching the movie?
And it ain't even Baby Yoda. Look, the Yoda's small, and who gives a fuck? To me, it's Baby. Well, maybe I'm getting Baby Yoda and Kyle Murray mixed up, but whatever. Anyway, look, Bryana, save this shit by talking about this, please.
Wait, it's a guy from what's that stupid other show with fuck. I loved him in the other show, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know what show you're talking about, but this is season 2 of Cross.
I'm going to figure out who that is, and I'm going to tell you in a moment.
His name is Aldis Hodge, Aldis Hodge, Hodge.
And what's the premise of this one, Bryana? The overall, not this season, but the overall, and then you can get to the season,
Okay, so if you guys
Leverage, that's the show he's from.
I never
Thank
seen
you,
it.
Daniel.
Ever. Daniel
Leverage is a fun show, but anyway, sorry.
I don't know if I can trust your judgment anymore, Doug.
Hey, fuck off with that.
I don't know. Trust your judgment anymore.
You judge me on Severance.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I can trust you anymore,
Oh my God. Severance won Oscars.
I mean, also you shitted on Disney World. So like
I'm gonna shit on Disney World every opportunity I get.
We
get the cross, y'all.
Disney World. Like what? It's the most one. No, that's a Christmas song. No. Disney's supposed to be the most wonderful place of the world. And Doug finds, I'm not going to Disney. Like
it's the most wonderful place in the world if you spend $500 to take your family of 4.
$500 to go to Disney. Who?
Oh my God, are you kidding? They are.
Not me. Not me.
Yeah, you're not a family of 4. You're one person.
Yeah, but Doug's like a family of 4. Brianna's a family of 1. What are we talking about, Doug?
I'm a family of fucking 6. You think I'm going to that?
You don't have to take all them kids. You don't have to take all everybody with you.
White man is centering himself again, Bryana. It's fine. We can
you don't have to take everybody with you.
We can move along. Back to
Cross. Okay. Oh man, Kim Mulkey has on glitter. I'm sorry. But so Cross is basically, if you read the books by is this James Patterson? Maybe it's James Patterson. Anyway, Along Came a Spider.
James Patterson.
Okay, yes. So this is an adaptation of the book Alex Cross. He's a detective. He's in DC. They made it really black, like really black. In the book, he is black, but this is like really serious when it comes to like black culture and things like that. And basically, the first season, he solves the crime of a serial killer. And this season, he's solving a crime. And it's kind of giving Epstein vibes. He's trying to protect a billionaire who is the next one in line to get killed after they had a murder on a billionaire island. It's a whole thing. And kids are getting like trafficked and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really good though. Like it's really good if you like true crime or you like suspense shows or a whodunit, because you're trying to figure out who did what or whatever. But I enjoy it. The second season is complete. You can find it on Prime, so you can watch seasons 1 and 2. But those are my 2 shows that I'm watching.
Excellent. All right, y'all. It's time for this. Shout out to my boy Joel for this segment, which is the brewery logo segment that I've taken over and added fucking weird and wild ones like this one, Bryana.
What?
And we'll bring on resident graphic artist guy for G Sharp and actually Badger Beer Network will be JHG. Bryana, what's going on here, lady?
Okay, but like, can you tell me what is this? Is this for a beer?
No, this is not a brewery. It's Mama's baking, and apparently she's baking something, and
it's like
quite the oven.
She I don't know. Who did this? Who did this?
So yeah. So before we they realized that they made a problem and they did something better.
Oh.
But before we get to the something better, does anybody want to talk about this before we move along?
Does anybody understand what is baking? Like, why is it in her,
It's her punani, baby. Maybe
it's in her stomach. What are y'all talking about?
That's her stomach?
Yeah, no.
That's her stomach?
You need an anatomy lesson, sir.
I'm just like, you think that's her stomach?
Anybody want to rate this wonderful thing that apparently, in my opinion, got to what, 3 or 4 people? HG says 0. I mean, I don't listen. Outside of the obvious problems, what's with the font being too? It's just
outside of the obvious problems.
Yeah,
there's so many. There's so many. And then it's like after you do all that, you're like, oh, let's just put a square at the bottom. Like, let's just keep going with the outrageousness. Like, what?
Outside of the obvious problems.
Daniel, is this supposed to be heat vapor coming out of it's coming out of an oven. It's coming out of an oven, all right.
Oh my god. Instead of the obvious problem, just fucking killing me.
Well, like, what do they sell?
I would assume that
fire pussy.
It's a bakery, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh.
They shouldn't have done that. Like,
they shouldn't have done that. No, they should not have.
The fire bush. There we go. Imani, you're right. It does need to be a meme. I think I need to take this and just start using it.
I'm not live here. Imani, I feel like you'd be dying like I am right now because I am crying looking at that stupid thing. God.
I'm going to look up the company. What's the name of it again?
Mama's
Baking. Oh, logo. Apparently everybody had something to say about this.
I'm sure they do.
It's kind of a thing, right? So the one on the left is the fucking 0. And they actually tried to make it better with the font on this one. It's just terrible.
The color is bad.
The color is bad. It's just a fucking mess. Now the one on the right is a little better because it's not fucking offensive and weird and goofy and horror, but it's still
right.
I mean, I guess it's great. I mean, I guess it's not great. It's much better, right? Or it's still pretty bad though.
It's still horrible.
JHG, I want to get your opinion on the one on the right with the coloring and the
All I think of,
Brianna's like, James, what you got? I got,
all I think of is Dunkin' Donuts. That's all I think of. See those two colors,
okay.
especially that pink. It's like I can't get away from that feeling that it's like they're stealing.
They stealing something.
So I got a
But I
1
feel like I've
and a
seen that.
3.
I also feel like the hat is something I've seen before too. So
That's not a hat. That's an oven mitt.
Oh wow!
oh well, okay, yeah, I guess I could see that.
That's an oven mitt. Doug is right. Is
Yeah,
that a hat, Brianna, or is it an oven? Actually,
This is curious. I see an oven mitt. Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
I mean, honestly, out of both of them, the first one actually was the better one.
Oh my god!
wow.
The first one actually was more creative, you know. The second one, I think the child could have made it in Microsoft Word.
Oh my goodness!
My toddler niece can make this.
You see,
Oh my goodness!
when you said oven mitt, it stands out entirely as an oven mitt. I thought it was like a
chef's
baker's
hat?
Mhm.
But I could see a baker's hat. It just definitely looks like an oven mitt to me. I don't know why, but like I could see. I could also see like a chef's hat. I could see that too.
And Amani's not wrong. It looks a little bit like a Burger King font. It's also a lot like the Dunkin' Donuts font, or at least Dunkin', if they call it now. But that rounded, fat.
Oh, what is that? Well, put it in. Let's go.
yes, y'all can vote 1 for is it a hat or is the goofy shit an oven mitt, or actually 3 should we just scrap it all and just move on with our lives?
Oh.
But Brianna said she liked the second one more than the first. Wow. Or the first one more than the second.
First one more than the second.
Wow.
I mean, we had to go at least the first one. Oh, wow.
Whoa! What is that?
Wow.
Locum is a project management company out of Sweden.
Who are these people? These people are getting hired to create these things? Like they're getting paid for this?
Somebody's getting paid for that.
It's Sweden, so they're not thinking American dirty mind.
What do you mean dirty mind?
Sweden is also a fucking like way more permissive with things.
Yeah, but is that word on the end? Is that a word that they use over there, or what's? But look, though, this is intentional. Come on now.
Of course it is.
That
Why would you put the heart there? Like, and then so this fucking shit is intentional. What is the fucking period at the end that makes it a sentence?
Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's totally
that-
a sentence. Yeah, it's totally a sentence.
that period is crazy at the end.
That period is that period is crazy.
Like,
Doug, do you have anything for this one while we're here?
What do I say? It's fucking. It says I love cum. Period.
Yeah.
Doug,
Period. That's what it said. Period. End of sentence.
now someone can scrape that and put your words.
Let them
say-
scrape it.
What,
Look
Doug,
at this dumb face with the big dumb beard.
and what does it say, Doug?
I love cum.
Doug, I don't want to see you on my
Hey,
TikTok
Greg,
tomorrow.
I swear to God, if you use dumb AI to fucking do that, I'm gonna be mad at you because just scrape that yourself. Don't fucking make AI do that.
Anybody can scrape it now. AI or
Great.
not. We don't have to be artificial intelligence to do it. You can have.
Yep.
Anything else on this one, JHG? I mean, do we?
What the fuck do you say?
Is this a 0, JHG? What is this? What do you do with this? And what is it with the black? What is with the texture? Is
They
Is
had to
this
give you some character.
It's watercolored.
yeah, but it looks like cheap fabric
Acid wash.
Velvet.
Yeah, it's
that you wouldn't want to get cum on. Well, or no.
on the rug.
Also, if you have, what the fuck kind of rug do you have if it's blue? Is it like 1970s shag? What are you doing?
Shagging on a rug, and that's why you got cum. dog.
Apparently so.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
you answered your own question, dog.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wow.
It's a party.
Okay.
It's a party on the rug.
Wow.
I mean, unless y'all have more comments on this, it was.
Mm-mm.
No, we could have a million comments, but it's not going to be anything productive.
Splash.
This splash, I was taking a bath. Do.
Oh,
Yo.
I'm sorry, JC. Were you drinking anything tonight? Because we kind of got
Actually, no, I wasn't. You're good.
kind of.
I'm very disappointed, JG. Very disappointed.
So this is all 0, or is anybody above?
0.
I mean, for clear reasons, I don't mind this, but
I'm gonna say 2.5 just for being bold.
Sorry, would you say, Doug?
2.5 just for being bold.
Yeah, but they're. But okay.
Just for being bold, nothing else.
For being bold.
Not
Being
my
bold?
reaction isn't a Doug. I'm just though I just can't believe y'all did this. And again, y'all put that period at the end,
God.
which was like,
Come,
Yeah.
Come, baby, come.
at least Daniel used the right word. He spelled it right.
Right.
They did spell it right.
Mhm, they did.
The period again is.
They
just
spelled
so
it
wrong.
right.
But
Yep.
Brianna, the period though on the end of that. Is
That's what I'm
so
saying.
wild.
Like they knew.
So
They knew.
wild.
They knew.
Mhm.
For sure, they knew.
Mhm.
So I'm with Doug though, like for pushing the line, and I don't even understand because again, unless that word in Sweden is the word that it is here, are y'all playing to us over here? Or like I'm so confused, JHC. I'm kind of
Excuse me. I would like to point out that the UConn team is only up 8 at half. So go Michigan State.
And Duke is up by 7 at half. They just went to half. Kim is losing her mind on the sidelines in her glittered blazer, by the way. That's why they're losing, because she's distracting them with her tacky clothes. But it's all right. I won't get into that today.
okay. I reluctantly was going to segue to this. Doug, do you have to go to the bathroom or something? Okay. And if y'all have been here for prior editions of this with our wonderful co-hosts, y'all will know the territory that we're about to step into, right? Oh no, we're not doing that.
I should log off right now.
No, we're not doing that because
I should.
we're not gonna have anybody blocked and all this other wild shit that is from an affirmative, positive emoji.
Y'all were
turned
this
into a
close
house
to getting blocked in the group chat, but it's all right.
Turn a beautiful, wonderful, positive emoji turned into a post-apocalyptic hellscape. Because that's what Bryana likes in entertainment or something. I don't know. So I think Bryana wanted to talk about these. So Bryana, what is going on with these guys?
I think
Oh, you make 3? Jesus Christ!
no, he's so crazy.
I'm so messy. But they're
I,
also
I,
close
have,
with
I had 3 different interpretations, but go ahead.
well, and that's the. I guess that's the. Bryana, where do you start with any of this?
I'll start with the one all the way on the left. I feel like I don't even think I've ever used that emoji. The one furthest to the left, because
Okay.
why are his eyes closed?
Because he's not happy, right?
But you can be not happy with the one in the middle. The one in the middle is just like blank face, blank
Not the same.
stare. You know, the one to the right, he's suspicious. But the one to the left, maybe he's asleep. I don't know about that one. Oh, really? For 1, 2, you're not serious. 3, huh? I could see really for number 1. He's fed up with life. You know what? I think that's where we all are at right now. Number 1, fed up with life.
Okay, and then what's the difference between? Okay, so Daniel, April only responded to the first one, right? Daniel says, "Really, you're not serious," and huh. So I agree with huh.
I agree with
You're
none
not.
of that.
I don't understand. I'm confused. Where JHG,
So
where are you at with this one?
the one on the left is I just can't anymore. Like,
Yep.
nope, can't, just can't. The middle one is more like the really of I'm just gonna stare at you blankly like you really just said that shit. And that last one, the one on the right, is more like, are you fucking serious? It's like, did I just hear that from you?
I get a perplexing look from that third one, right?
Yeah, that works too. That works too.
Okay.
But yeah, that first one I've used quite a bit. It's just like I cannot. No, it's like I can't. No.
And then, do you use the second or the third one?
I use the third one more than I use the second one. The third one is definitely I'm perplexed by this. I don't even know what to make of your statement, that kind of thing. The middle one I rarely use.
Doug, what do you think of these, and do you ever use any of this mess?
The first one on the left is just kind of like, like I feel like just a kind of feel. The second was like kind of like I use it in like the context of like, well, I'm kind of mad at myself for doing that. Like, fuck, why did I do that? Kind of like, different kind of ugh. The last one is more like, I am casting a wary eye at you. Why the fuck? What the fuck is that? Like, that's what the last one is for me.
Do you ever use these, Doug?
I use all of these.
Ooh.
So you'll give the third one is the third for me. I should stop using the shoulder shrug one as much as I do and throw that third one in there as a mix up. So I'm
Third
thinking
one's
about
like,
that.
are you fucking kidding me? Like, are really?
Yeah,
really?
the shoulder shrug is better.
Not like really, more like really, you fucking knob. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I love the shoulder shrug.
I don't think I ever got that third one from Doug. I'm glad I didn't. Shit. Wow.
I'm gonna start sending them to you just for no reason at all now.
Yeah, that one. That third
you
one.
get in blocked range, right, Bryana? Is that how this?
There you go. There you go, Greg. Block button strong.
So now I'm gonna have to come up with other emojis. He'll be like, "Fuck that!" You don't even know.
We'll come up with.
It'll be like this.
Yeah.
You don't know what that means. Two thumbs pointing at each other, like that means
right. So do y'all see meh for the second one.
Yeah, I could see that.
I can
could
get
see
that one too. Yeah.
more. It's like that is more like a really for me. But that's just how I look at it.
What the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I could see the meh. I could see that for that. Now the left one on the left is not a meh. That's not a meh.
That middle one is not a meh for me. Just as no. That middle one is just a complete like. I can't listen to what you have to say anymore. Like just there's something about that face that just says I'm going to stare blankly at you. Whatever you say has no resonance to me.
All right. Well, before we wrap up, I want to clarify this up a little bit. Something that Bryana said that was crazy that we can. Yeah, you said something crazy. Yeah. Wow. Dog, Bryana said something crazy. Are we like, wow? Anyway,
Unless she did say something like Drake is awesome. That's good.
That's blasphemous.
That was a block. That's what that was.
We had somebody in our show who was like, there was somebody on our show who was like, Drake sucks, and they were like, what? There's April.
Hey now. So
also you'll meet April in a few weeks too.
Oh, okay. I'm just meeting everybody. I'm meeting everybody. I'm gonna try to stay sober until I get to the
No, you're not.
Until I get to the festival. New Orleans brings out a different side. I'm gonna try to stay sober until I get to the festival.
Anyway, Greg, sorry.
On a different side. So what she said was crazy last time, Doug, and we will start to wrap after this, was instead of sending emojis, we were told to, quote, send gifts instead, right?
And y'all got real disrespectful with them gifts in the group chat.
Oh, I will send gifts.
So the thing with gifts is different than emojis because emojis are basically faceless expressions, right? Whereas gifts are, I think, a more treacherous area because gifts are involved with personalities, meaning the famous gifts are like Leonardo DiCaprio and hell, the fucking piece of shit stain that is the fucking president, and all like gifts and capitalize everything, right? So then like there's a full, just like emojis, actually, there's that full range of emotions, right? But see, gifts to me are more of a treacherous area because again, I may be trying to send a joke and then the face on it is the jackass who's the president, right? So then how funny is that for some people?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. But some people might send that and be like, whoa, you didn't laugh. And some of y'all might block someone for sending a piece of shit gift like that. So Bryana, how do you measure that whole, because again, sometimes that face could just change that whole. I'm just trying to send a laughing emoji to Doug, and I send a laughing emoji and it's some political person that he doesn't like laughing, and Doug will be like, fuck that gift, and he'll miss the part that I was just laughing. So gifts are more complicated than emojis will ever be, and I'm calling you out on that.
I try to send neutral gifts or whatever. I've been known.
What does that look like?
I mean, really, I only send Black people gifts.
Which is clearly offensive to some people. No, but to the right people, though, right? Or I'm confused.
But I mean, they
still here.
He finally went to the corner.
No, I was doing this. Right on my keyboard.
Bryana, you bring out the best of Doug. I'm telling you, we got to do these more. We got to do just us three.
I only say gifts to Black people. Fuck.
Nope. It's coming, y'all. We're just gonna do us three because. Anyway.
No, because they usually have cultural significance. I sent a lot of like Issa Rae, Insecure. I sent a lot of like Jennifer Lewis from Blackish. You know, I send a lot of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, you know, things like that. So
Bryana, I'm not bullshitting about this. I swear to y'all, I'm not bullshitting. About 5 years ago, one of my friends who is not a Black person text or DM me and asked if they should feel guilty about using Black gifts because it seems like all of the good ones are Black people. And is this appropriation or is this something like that? And I was like, no, it's a gift. Just use it. Was I right about that?
Yeah, it's just a gift. Like, just send it. I mean,
okay.
Because you got your own personal messages. Now, if you're sending it in a derogatory way, I mean, that's on you. That's your text thread with that person. That's your business. But you know,
okay. So it's context again.
It's always context for me. Like, I sent a lot of Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Like, it's. You sent me on Jackson.
Yeah, I'm too old one. That's a good one. That is not a race specific thing.
No, it's not at all.
As an old man, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is America one. That is perfect right now, especially for this climate. Perfect.
Wow.
It describes everything that's happening in one gift, not an emoji.
The climate has always mostly been this way. It just seems to be pasted over nicely for 8 years or something like that. But anyway, we'll stop all that. Doug, can you?
I'm not gonna say shit. What are we gonna say?
No. You're gonna answer how do you use gifts? And I don't see you use many of them. I use a lot of them, but I stopped now. I'm more of an emoji guy than gift, but I used to use a lot of gifts. But where are you at with the whole gift emoji thing, Doug? And do you get what I'm saying about like some of these gifts are literally offensive and some of them are not? And it's just a minefield, or what's going on?
I for sure get that some of them are offensive, even if people are not. Like that wasn't my intent. It doesn't matter what your intent was. If they're offensive or racist, then you should own that shit, whether you intended that or not. But I tend to be really conscientious of what I am sending to someone. If I am sending someone a gift or an emoji, I'm going to really try to be mindful of what I'm sending, because here's the thing. I am going to be trying to be as conscientious as I can, because there is a great deal of media that is very racist, and I'm going to make sure I'm trying to be conscientious of that. And here's the thing. I might think, oh, that's fine. And then I send it and it might be wrong. But if I'm sending it, someone says that's fucked up, then I need to be able to account for that and be able to own that and go, total apology, then let me remove that and I won't do that again. So I just feel like it's something where like you want to make sure you're being accountable for what your actions are, but you want to be able to be free to say something, but also understand that if you say something, someone can come back to you and go, well, that's fucked up. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize. That's good. And if I didn't, then let me fucking correct that. So yeah, that's how I look at it. That might be a roundabout way of saying what I'm doing, but that's what it is. I've also had 3 heavy beers, so apologies.
Told y'all.
Yeah, and Michigan State is only 3 behind now. UConn. JHG, good. What are you talking about?
One behind.
JHG, gifts. Mm-hmm. What's going
on? I use GIFs if I think an emoji is not going to emote.
Daniel, I didn't even know they had those.
Oh, they're there.
Sure. Oh, yeah, they're there. I'm like Daniel, I'm not going to be using them anytime soon.
Sorry, JC. What are you going to say, buddy?
I was just saying GIFs I'll use if I don't think emojis give enough of the emotion that I'm feeling at that moment. And I tend to be selective on the GIFs that I use, more for what the emotion is out of the GIF than who's in the GIF or whatever it's doing. So as long as the emotion is there, that's what I'm striving for. So I'm sort of race neutral in that space when I'm using them. And sometimes it's just as quick, like if the first one that comes up says it, I'll pick it, I'll be done with it, because I'm not trying to sit there and scour, 20, 30 damn GIFs to find what I'm looking for. But if a emoji is going to do it, fine, let it be.
Sometimes,
Let it be. Let it be.
yeah. Sometimes GIFs hit much better and harder. For example, today somebody texted me that they loved Project Hail Mary. So then instead of giving a thumbs up, I searched the gift, and the gift of him going like this in the movie. So that hit harder than, you know what I mean, like any kind of emoji would have. So like I think, you gotta, I think I don't think Bryana was saying that either. I don't think Bryana was saying like it's one or the other. But Bryana, basically what you're saying is if you don't know which emoji you throw, head over to the GIFs, right? And you could probably find something that is more. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, always. I don't even go to emojis first. I go to GIFs first. But
and to her point earlier, context is everything. So sometimes that GIF is going to be the right context for what you're trying to emote.
But Bryana, like, you're never going to win this fight because emojis are so lazy. Like, you don't even have to GIFs. You have to like search and go through another thing.
I'm not a lazy texter though.
I know, but we're lazy Americans is the point.
Think about before we had
nobody disagreed.
Think about before when you had the GIFs, when you had to like type out a smiley face or type out a sad face or do all the different number. Remember the keyboard phones?
I like how you're like the keyboard phones. That was so far back, and I just look at it and I was like, "Hey, I didn't have cell phones when I was a kid, so that was a lot."
Right.
So yeah, like Daniel's saying, like this is it. Like, so GIFs can give you that like extra like personal context kind of thing that emojis are just generally generic. But sometimes, again, I don't have time to be digging down the GIFs, Bryana. I just need to let you know I saw that shit.
That's why I said I have some in my arsenal that I just always like use nonstop. Like they're just in my arsenal always.
I know, but like listen, I'm on the go. I just need to tell JHG I saw his goofy fucking message. I'm gonna get my fucking beer. I'm gonna brewery or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing something, and I'm like,
no, JHG, don't you go out there using that thumbs up? Don't you do it? Don't you?
Yes, you do. Fuck. Hey, don't listen to what Bryana says. If you're an old man and you want to use your thumbs up,
don't you?
Here's the thing. If I send Bryana a message and I go, she knows exactly what I fucking mean. She knows.
That's right.
I'm not trying to shit on her. I'm not trying to make her feel bad. It's not passive aggressive. Oh, it's Doug. He's old. Thumbs up. Great.
My dad, who was 72, sends the thumbs up. That is perspective. I'm trying to keep you guys.
How old do you think we are?
Absolute cinema. This show has been absolute cinema, and so that's why we're gonna do this. Before we get to that, we will let JHG go. JHG, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
You don't have to leave the studio if you don't want, but you could also come back to the studio because that's how you got here in the first place. So thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you probably next week when we have let's do that real quick. Doug knows who we got, but we should make sure everybody knows. I didn't cue this up, but he's queued up now. We will have this guy. Where is he? We will have the foul language teenage wasteland.
Damn, Brian Gordon. We're getting Brian Gordon back in 2 weeks.
Does everybody want to tell Bryana who Brian Gordon is in case we don't know? Or she's
Yes,
seen
I
it?
don't know.
No, so this is foul language, which is he's a comic writer and he has kids, and he did a whole comic about his kids, but he did it with geese and just made this foul language comment. It's fucking awesome. He's so good. He's
That
on
shit hits
multiple
home.
comics. Yeah.
That shit is perfect, actually.
Also, Brian is fucking hilarious. He was the only guy who ever came on our show was like, fuck IPAs. And he just made a 10-minute diatribe about IPAs are dumb and stupid. And just did 10 minutes on how dumb IPAs are. I've never heard anybody show do that. It was the best. I cannot wait till he's back on here. It's going to be so much fun.
All right, JSG. See you next week, buddy.
See ya.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. All right, Doug or Bryana, ladies first. What did you have? I think you only had one, but you had multiple.
I did. I just had my cider, Blake's Triple Jam. I had two of them. One of the same though. I'm not out here like you guys.
Doug?
Yeah. So
apparently you're out here, Doug, unlike Bryana.
Apparently I'm out here. So I'm going to start with the ones that I like least and work forward.
Oh no.
So I had the Black Dome, which was the raspberry stout.
Yeah, fuck that.
Weird.
I'm a jam. Westkill makes great beers. That was not one of them.
Well, again, it's their fault. They tried to do that mess. Go on.
So next was the Threes, which was the Imperial Stout with vanilla and with coconut and Bryana wood, which was not bad. Good.
Very coconut.
Yeah, very, very, very coconut forward. That was
very, very, very. He says, "Stain."
Yeah, but this was the best thing I had. This was the best of both worlds. Was the lager from Warsteiner and Jack's Abbey. This was awesome. This was such good beer. Interesting that my favorite beer was the least ABV beer, and that is unusual because I used to be a high ABV nerd. This was the best thing.
All right. And
you go.
Well, yeah, before we do that, well, you know.
So I'm going to say Black Dome was definitely better of Lizards of Gods. That Lizards of Gods is one of the worst beers I've ever had. So
I'm going to spare y'all what I want to say about Lizard of Cos. And actually, isn't Lizard of Cos a stupid founder's beer too?
It was a founder's beer, yeah.
Oh, isn't that interesting? No, I knew that answer. Anyway, fuck Founder. Well, Founders is a racist brewery that nobody should ever buy any beer from.
Yep, for sure.
Founders. I don't like their beer.
Yeah, well, good because
you're good because they shouldn't. They're terrible.
Bryana, they literally had a copier machine that black people use and the other one that white people use. So,
I mean, and I thought nobody could get worse than Sycamore, but
yeah, no, this is worse. That's saying something. Sycamore was fucked up.
And then Bryana
brewery in Charlotte.
Sorry, and then they went through. Then they did the whole like, oh, we're gonna hire a black woman and not give her any power kind of thing afterwards and all that. You know how they did. You know how they play those games.
Goodness.
And then she quit because she quit like a week later and said y'all on some bullshit. It was they're a whole ass mess. But anyway, what wasn't a whole ass mess was my camera was a whole ass mess. But I had two really good beers, one from Daniel, thank you, one from Working Draft. They were excellent both. One was an IPA, but one was a dry hop pill, so they both were very hoppy. That's how I like my shit. And we don't do that here. No, we don't. They consistently promoted white people with less experience over black people 3 to 4 times experience.
Oh no.
Yep. Oh, they are a whole ass racist shit. So who's not whole ass racist is Brian Gordon, and that'll be next week. Yep. And Bryana, thank you for coming in and talking the hoops. I know you love it. And I ain't joking, y'all. We're gonna be doing this. We should do this more. Just us three. It's fun, and we don't have to book guests, right? And we got to keep Bryana. We got to keep her in check, Doug. She's so out of.
You got 3 weeks. You got 3 weeks, Greg. Keep playing with me.
To
You
do
got
what?
3 weeks.
3
You got
weeks to
3
do
No, we
what?
see her in person.
Weeks.
No,
She come up and she's gonna fuck you up.
listen? Do you listen? I said 3 weeks to do what? I didn't say 3 weeks to talk to her. See, I know. What am I supposed to do in the 3 weeks to prepare for this? Is what I'm asking.
You better be hitting the bag.
You better get some shin guards.
Okay.
Get ready.
That's what I was asking. I know.
You know what, Doug? You on the list too. You're on the list too, Doug.
Why the fuck is he not on the list?
I was gonna
Because I'm white. Because I'm white.
Yeah, that's why you should be high and first on the fucking list. Give me a break.
I was gonna show y'all all my hot spots in New Orleans. I'm not taking y'all anywhere with me. Nowhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
here's the thing. Here's my plan, Greg. I'm going to introduce Bryana to my wife.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be okay. Because Jill is the equalizer. Jill is the best.
Oh, so again, here we go with a woman bailing a dumbass man out.
Damn
This
right.
is America. This is
That
fucking
wife
America.
of mine is the fucking best. The
This is
best
literally
woman I've ever met
America.
in my
A
life.
woman bailing a goofy man out. No
What
shit.
day?
for
What
sure.
day are you guys getting there? Friday.
No,
Oh, wait. We ain't doing this here.
No.
Bye, y'all. See you next
Bye,
week.
y'all. Cheers.